Yeah. No, it's tequila and champagne type shit.
Look, the wrong move could set you back further than planned. Played the wrong cards I was dealt. I had to get a new hand. Seeing all my niggas die before we made it wasn't the plan. Went from CDs hand to hand to streaming in the motherland. Now we don't leave the crib unless we picking up some bands. True story. All my fiends was my first fans. I got locked up when they thought the sniper had a van. Kept it rocked up. Bust a couple hundreds for the gram. She got knocked up after we broke up. Ain't that a bitch? Prom night I hit her cousin and my boys pops Benz. True story. All she wanna do is pop addies, go to date parties with the baddies
to a table like bring a friends to the men's middle with a cook by Zoom kicking in. Stay the night, take a flight, cause she never been.
Tequila and champagne, we pull up. Designer Zaza, we roll up. Forms back to back when we pull up. She wanna get scooped up.
Hey, forget that, man. It's your boy M-Burb, the plug's grandson. What up with y'all, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Anyways, I want to do a quick live before I get into the gym. Because, you know, it's Saturday. What is it, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, Valentine's Day. Shout out all the lovers and friends out there celebrating Valentine's Day. But for me, it's Deadlift Day today. And also, I wanted to go live to speak on something. I know y'all seen the news late last night, man. Apparently, the Tory Lanez situation, apparently the bodyguard came out and said that Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, Kelsey, is the one who shot the gun. So hold on, let me break this whole situation. Let me break everything down for y'all. All right, so in 2023, Canadian rapper Tory Lanez, aka Daystar Peterson, his first name Daystar, that's crazy, was sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, aka Megan Pete. She got two first names already. In the feat, the high-profile case sparked intense debate regarding the treatment of Black women and the pervasive nature in the music industry. See, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I can read, but they got some words on here, man. They be throwing some random words I ain't never seen in my life. But look, the shooting was on July 12, 2020, when an argument broke out in an SUV after rappers left a party at Kylie Jenner's Hollywood home. If you don't know who Kylie Jenner is, it's Kim Kardashian's sister. The conflict was that Megan testified that the dispute began over their personal relationship and escalated into insults about their music careers. So, you know, they was talking shit, probably like, yeah, I'm more lit than you. You ain't got no. And then Tory probably was like, yo, I wrote your joints. You know what I'm saying? But then apparently after Megan left the vehicle, Lanez allegedly shouted, "Dance, bitch," and fired 5 rounds at her feet with a handgun. What? Hold on. They said, Tory said, "Dance, bitch," and fired 5 rounds at her feet with a handgun. 5 rounds. 5 rounds. Fow, 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 fow. Medical evidence, surgeons removed 4 bullet fragments from Megan's feet, and she continues to suffer from permanent nerve damage. So you telling me she has permanent nerve damage, but we've been seeing her body, yaddy, on stage. Anyway, so the trial, of course, was December 22nd. Tory Lanez was found guilty. You know, not only was he found guilty, like, they said he had a loaded, unregistered firearm in the vehicle, discharged the firearm with gross negligence, assaulted with a semi-automatic firearm. It's crazy, bro. And not to mention, he got stabbed up 10 times in prison in Cali. So listen, for y'all that don't know, Megan Thee Stallion, born Megan Ruth Pete, is a 3-time Grammy-winning award rapper, philanthropist, and a hot girl coach. I don't know what a hot girl coach is, but I know my daughters won't need a hot girl coach. Tory Lanez, a.k.a. Daystar Peterson, he's currently serving 10-year prison sentence following his 2022 conviction for the July 2020 shooting. And July 2020, it was pandemic. Like, pandemic just started getting lit. So anyway, he done put in appeals. They wasn't rocking with any appeals. While Tory was in there, his wife, I didn't even know he was married. His wife filed for divorce June 2024, seeking legal and physical custody of their son. August 2024, Lanez announced he had graduated from high school and enrolled in college. And damn, so since he's been locked up, he graduated from high school and college. That's what's up. I didn't even know he was a high school dropout. Anyway, I want y'all to see, basically see what was said last night. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna play y'all the clip so y'all can watch the clip with me. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let's get it.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial.
Can I pause it? All right, listen. First off, the bodyguard seeing all this go on, and you just now saying something. He done been stabbed 10 times. Come on.
As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was...
So he wasn't under an NDA. He's
free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Ms. Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Ms. Pete, did not shoot at Ms. Pete, or did not assault Ms. Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson.
So imagine, bro, like, you don't take no stand because you don't want to, you don't want to take a stand because you just don't want to tell nobody. I get it. I've been court mad times. I've been to jail. I ain't never telling nobody. And you don't want to get on the stand and be standing on there and just telling on somebody. Like, people get involved in shit, and when it get hot, they like, nah, hell nah. New Jack City shit. Y'all coming down with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I mean, I get it because people do that. They bitches. Soft. You know what I'm saying? Bro, imagine.
Even though unknown DNA was found on the gun.
Unknown DNA found on the gun. You must be tripping.
Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense?
So look, man, after hearing that, like Tory Lanez did not shoot Megan Thee Stallion, and he's in prison. He done already been stabbed up. You know, we done seen him with bandana. We don't even know what he might be a gang member now because he locked up in Cali. Who knows, bro? All I know is Megan Thee Stallion lied, and they need to lock KELSEY's ass up right now. Like they need to go. The same way they did Tank when they had the U.S. Marshals and all that shit looking for Tank, when they ain't even had no footage of him beating this girl up, a professional boxer. They don't have, he yoked the bitch up by the back of her neck. Like, get your ass on. You know what I'm saying? They put the U.S. Marshals out on him for that. They need to have the U.S. Marshals running down on KELSEY. She the one who shot the gun, tried to kill this girl, and put it on Tory Lanez. Hell nah, they need to have the U.S. Marshals running down on her ass right now, kicking down every door. Mom door, daddy door, cousin door, aunt door, everybody, bro. They need to do that. They need to keep the same energy that they was doing to everybody else. Oh, you need to protect our black women. This, that, and the third. Coming at Tory Lanez crazy, bro. Whole time he ain't even do the shit. He ain't even do it, bro. Now think about this. Everybody that was talking crazy about Tory Lanez. Think about it. All the radio hosts, everybody talking crazy. Now you're gonna and no one's gonna come out and be like, "Oh, Tory Lanez, we're sorry." You know, they're not gonna do that. Rock Nation is behind Megan Thee Stallion. You know, they behind the whole thing. And it's crazy. Hold on. I want to play something that Tory Lanez's dad has said. I want to play something his dad. Hold on. His dad was wilding in this joint. Hold on. Look at this. His dad was probably saying some shit nobody was really paying attention. Look.
There's no fingerprints. My God Almighty, I call heaven and earth to be a record today. That Rock Nation, you will crumble.
Hey, don't Tory Lanez dad look just like him?
That's right. And you will know who I am.
That's right. Say that, man. Come on, man. I feel that, bro. Real talk.
In the LAPD's office, tell me how there's no fingerprints. My God Almighty, I call heaven and earth to be a record today. That Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of.
Hey, look. Hey, they said Rock Nation. Listen, man. I'm gonna keep real with y'all. I'm an artist. I still do my thing. You know, I'm tapping into the you know, the podcast culture, the streaming culture and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I got footage of me doing this podcasting 15 years ago. I ain't even know what I was doing, but I'm tapping back into it. Cause a lot of this is crazy, bro. You know, you be having conversations with your friends. Like, why not have the conversations on YouTube? But this is another video I want you to see. Bun B was even talking crazy. I get it, Megan Thee Stallion from Houston. All these people talking crazy, bro. And Tory wasn't even the one that shot her. Listen.
Impartial and cool about this and not getting, man, fuck that, man. Fuck Tory Lanez, okay? And I don't care if this go viral or none of that shit.
Oh, it's going back viral. You said F Tory Lanez, you didn't even know what happened. Damn, Bun B, you's a legend, but you should have got all the proof and info. Like everybody said, if you notice, there's a lot of people that didn't speak on it. And there's a lot of people that was still saying free Tory Lanez, knowing that people will feel some type of way because he shot a black woman, which happened to be Megan Thee Stallion, and he didn't even do it. Damn.
I'm from Houston, and if somebody would have done something to Megan in this city, we would have rolled. Megan in LA by herself.
And imagine if something would have happened in Texas and they would have rolled, like he said. Ain't nobody ride for Zero when he got his head punched in. Ain't nobody ride for Mike Jones. Didn't Mike Jones just get beat up not too long ago? Ain't nobody ride for Mo 3. Stop doing that.
It's just her, T. Ferry.
Now we ride for them. Something happened. Man, listen. Tory Lanez ain't do it. Now ride on Kelsey then. Go ride on Kelsey, her best friend.
She ain't got a mama no more. Her mama is gone. Her daddy is gone. Her grandmother is gone. All the people.
Rest in peace to them.
That loved her and cared about her unconditionally, that looked out for her and would have protected her, ain't there. So as an OG in Houston, I'm standing up. Tory Lanez did some whole ass shit. Period.
Before we found out the proof, yes.
Yeah, I know Tory. I know his manager. I know all of them, man. Fuck all that, though. Fuck all that. If the man on drugs, get him some goddamn rehab.
Now
if the man got mental health issues, get him some therapy. But you're not just going to sit here and shoot this girl. And we not say nothing. This shit not real. This is not real nigga shit. It's not.
What was that word?
Not real nigga shit. This shit not real. This shit not real. This shit not real. This is not real. This shit not real. This is not real nigga shit. It's not.
It ain't, but it ain't happened, bro. It wasn't him.
Anytime a man hurts a woman, that's obsession. That ain't love. That's obsession.
Wow. He ain't lying though, but wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he had no reason to shoot this girl. She want to get out the car. Get out the car. You get into it with your gal, she mad. Let me out. Pull the fuck over. Because whatever you got to deal with that, it's going to be better than if you don't do that and you try to restrain a woman and then shit get physical. Because if she ready to get out the car and you don't let her get out the car, she going to get physical with you. And she got a right to. Let her out the goddamn car. Now, he ain't from New York. He from Canada. So at the very least, they going to deport his ass. He got to go back to Canada. But when nobody's talking about it because it's a black woman, y'all can say what y'all want. I'm just
Don't nobody want to hear that no more. Listen, Tory Lanez ain't do it. Yeah. All right, man. So listen, we just heard Bun B talking crazy. My bad. I was trying to do something. We just heard Bun B talk crazy before all the evidence and everything like that. It's more evidence. Matter of fact, it's not more evidence. It's where else? Hold on. Wasn't the Breakfast Club? Wasn't they talking crazy? You know, they had posted up something about new claims popped up into the case. Like, it's just like I said, man. Imagine you getting blamed for something you didn't do. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's happened to a lot of you, but on a scale like this, like imagine you getting blamed for shooting somebody. You didn't shoot them, and then you go to prison. You got to serve 10 years, and that 10 years you serve, you get stabbed 10 times. And as you're dealing with all this, now finally everything comes out. So hold on, I'm gonna play you another clip from the Breakfast Club. Hold on, here we go. Listen to this.
Kelsey was Meg's best friend, Meg Thee Stallion's best friend, claiming that he overheard some things that changes Tory Lanez sitting in jail, that Tory Lanez is not guilty and Kelsey is.
This was 9 months ago.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
That's it. That's all we need to hear. Mr. Peterson never shot anybody. And that was 9 months ago when the bodyguard came out and said that they ain't care. They ain't want to hear it. End of the day, man, free Tory Lanez. You know, they need to go ahead and get him out. You know, it's messed up that they doing it to your boy, man. But before I get out of here, like I said, I wanted to go live for 25 minutes. We got about 3 minutes left. Oh, and I know y'all seen Faison Love. Faison Love was talking crazy about 50 Cent on bag fuel. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this. I didn't, hey, I'm going to keep it real with you. Faison Love, I did not know. Look, Faison Love is a Cuban-born American actor and comedian. I know y'all know his best breakout role was Big Drug Dealer Big Worm in 1995, cult classic film Friday. He has maintained a prolific career across film, television, and voice acting for over 3 decades, bruh. So he been doing this since your boy was a kid. Notable films: Big Worm, Friday, Wanda, and the holiday favorite of Elf. Oh, you know 50 gonna cook him. Jamal Jackson and the Replacements, 2000. I remember that. And Shane and Couples Retreat. I remember that. Man, look, he's a legend, man. Faison Love a legend, but this is what we're gonna get to right here. That's what we're gonna get to.
But we don't know if he got $5 million. We don't know what he got.
He got $5 million, and he didn't. And somebody brought it to him, and that's free money.
See, you come on, you thinking like the corner boy now. Yo, I only put in. I read up. That was not the pie.
You talking about ex-drug dealers? That's how they make.
He's not a listen to me. I never understood 50 Cent. He's always seemed like a victim to me. Like you got shot 5 times. You got shot 5 times. Well, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the nigga that shot you.
Thought it was 9.
Nigga is wild. No wonder you online. What you mean you want to talk to the nigga that shot you? I don't want to talk to you. Who's the nigga that shot you? Don't want the nigga that survived the bullets and made it back and fought back and got so many friends I got that? I got that nigga got shot 5 times, but they didn't rap and make it to the top of the food chain and become one of the famous niggas of all time and rap. They didn't do that, Faison. They just got shot.
Yeah.
They just got shot.
So you know mad famous niggas that got shot and became...
Not mad famous. That's what I'm saying. Them other niggas just got shot. But maybe he's famous for certain, you know. I don't know.
I know.
Maybe he's,
put out an album that goes diamond.
Yeah, so did Outkast. And they didn't get shot. It's so wild.
Get it, man. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I get what he's saying, but at the same time, it's like 50 had a different type of story. He's from up north, East Coast, way different than Outkast. But 50 Cent did respond. Look, I'm trying to get out of here in a couple minutes. 50 Cent did respond. I want y'all to check this out. Check out this response from 50 Cent. Let's see what he said.
You always seem like a victim to me.
Now, you know when 50 Cent saw that Faison Love out of all people.
Shout out all Urban Central.
Man, he wasn't going to let that slide for nothing. He went on his Instagram page, took a screenshot of the Bag Fuel interview and put him right next to the Caterpillar on Bugs Life and said, man, this fool ain't had a good role in 31 years. You know he effed up. He in the interview wearing a TP. Damn. LOL. TP. Then he posted another picture of Faison Love when he was Big Worm in the movie Friday and wrote the caption, "The F you think you Big Worm in real life? Pull up on me and see how that goes." Now, let me explain something. There's 2 types of people in Hollywood. 1, the talent. 2, the power structure. 50 is trying to be the power structure. Faison is evaluating him like talent. See the disconnect? Faison's judging him on an artistic lens. 50 responding from a business lens. That's why they're not even arguing about the same thing. Now let's address the elephant in the room. the shot comment. Faison basically reduces 50 legacy to surviving 9 shots. But here's the problem with that logic. 50 didn't stay famous because he got shot. He stayed famous because after getting shot, he dropped Get Rich or Die Trying, built G-Unit, made vitamin water
Wasn't
deals,
famous when he got
TV
shot,
deals,
Faison.
production companies, and now studio infrastructure. You can't survive off of one headline for 20 plus years. That's not victim energy, that's resilience branding. Now the internet, they was divided. Some people saying Faison was just being real, speaking his mind. Others are saying he sounded bitter. And there's been numerous times before he started hating on people. Remember the one time that he hated on Tyrese when he started crying online?
Let me say something. Tyrese, look, bro, as long as you black, don't you ever put your hand over your mouth.
He ain't lying about that.
Are you fucking crazy, nigga? That's some slave crying shit. Are you out of your mind, nigga? This is time for you to man the fuck up for your kids,
If you
nigga.
do cover your face and you
show
cry,
no
you might
fucking
be a little
weakness,
free.
nigga. You fucking crazy, nigga. Your rich friends got kids. They got problems too. They can be worried about your fucking slave crying ass, nigga. Man the fuck up, boy.
And then other people are saying that he's hating on 50 Cent because he's really friends with Diddy. Remember the video where he was defending Diddy after the whole baby oil thing started?
I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should.
All right, man. That's enough of this, man. Look, anyway, look. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Late Checkout Podcast. Like I said, I'm getting used to this. And it's not something I'm probably be doing every day. I don't plan on doing it every day, but depending on what I got going on, I might. But we about to get into the gym. I'm gonna go live working out here in a few deadlifts, maybe a little bit of other back motions, arms, and maybe hit the bag with my shoulders feel a little weird. But it is what it is, man. It's your boy M-Burb, the Plus grandson. You already know what it is. Capo Music Association. You see the beanie. Shout out my boy. This is his merch. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need these headphones on. Boom. Shout out my boy. We doing our thing out here. DMV Rub Plug. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at m.burb, TikTok the Plug's grandson, and X, which I don't be on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow the merch page, Association Merch, and make sure y'all check out breadabuns.com. If you get any merch items on there, one item you'll get the whole tape I had dropped last year. New music on the way, new single on the way. Also, this summer I will be on a Damage Control tour for 3 stops with Savannah Dexter and Coey Red. Check them ladies out, they fire. I'm bringing that hip hop, Spanglish hip hop, that pop hip hop. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy M-Burb, the Plus grandson, and I'm signing out. I'll be live in a few minutes, working out. Fuck with your boy.